David, an MIT junior, found and exploited a loophole to get accepted into Harvard Medical School without all the prerequisites and without taking the MCAT. While studying with a senior who was worried about her MCAT scores, David noticed in the Harvard Medical School brochure that the MCAT was listed as an entrance requirement, but not as an admission requirement. He suggested to his friend that she didn't need to submit her scores, but she didn't believe him. She challenged him to test his theory by applying himself. Despite lacking the prerequisites and being a junior, David applied on the last day. Applications were accepted, completing his application late at night after studying for exams and working on problem sets. Weeks later, he received a letter from the Dean of Admissions stating his application would be withdrawn due to the missing MCAT scores. David called the admissions office and eventually spoke to the dean. He argued that the brochure only mentioned the MCAT as an entrance requirement, meaning he could take the MCAT over the summer if admitted in April. After consulting with linguistics professors, including a Nobel laureate, David was confident in his interpretation. The dean, after discussing with the admissions committee, agreed not to withdraw David's application, although David suspected they might unofficially reject it. Surprisingly, David was called for an interview and later received an acceptance letter. A follow-up letter reminded him to complete the remaining entrance requirements, including the MCAT, before starting in September. The next year, Harvard Medical School changed the brochure language to close the loophole David had discovered. Public records confirm David began medical school in 1981 and graduated from college in 1982.